Week 15 of the NFL season is here. And Jelani, we actually have Saturday games.
Saturday night football.
A Saturday triple header, which is kind of lovely for football fans because we get our Sunday dose and our Saturday dose of football. But also what we're going to give you is our dose of our best bets for Week 15. Let's start off. Saturday night, Orchard Park, New York. It's going to be a snowstorm. It's going to be cold. Mike McDaniel doesn't care about it, though. The Miami Dolphins come into Buffalo to take on the surging now Buffalo Bills. The Bills are 7-point favorites. The over-under is set at 44.5. Jelani, can the Miami Dolphins cover or even win in Buffalo?
I want to say that they will, but you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say the Dolphins cover. I'm going to say they're going to cover.
Okay.
They cover. They're not going to win the game.
Okay.
They're not going to win the game.
Yeah.
They're going to cover. This might be a really close game. Yes, Buffalo's playing well. Yes, they're first in the AFC and all that stuff, but the elements. I think the elements are going to play a big role in this. You did mention the snow. It's going to play a big role. So I think that it's going to be a tighter game. The Miami Dolphins, they need a win, though. Right? They need to get some wins together before the playoffs. I don't expect it to happen though. So money line wise, Buffalo. But if you're talking about the spread, 7, I don't really like that number.
It's a big number.
Give me Miami in that spot.
7's a bit of a big number for me, especially in a divisional game that has a lot at stake.
Yeah.
And you mentioned it. The snow is going to be a factor. Well, what does Miami do best? They run the football. So I believe that Miami run game, they're going to lean on it a whole lot. They're going to try to chew up the time of possession. They're going to try to keep Josh Allen off the field.
Yep.
I do think in the end, though, I think the Bills win by a late game touchdown or a late game field goal to win by.
Yeah, could happen.
I'd say they can win from 3 to 5 points, but 7's a bit too much.
Yeah.
So I got the Bills covering the spread. Now, let's stick in the state of New York, but go to the Big Apple. Actually, it's not the state of New York because they played East Rutherford, New Jersey. But the Detroit Lions traveled to East Rutherford, New Jersey to face off against the New York Jets. The Jets are 1.5-point favorites. This actually has a lot of playoff implications for both the NFC side and the AFC side. It's basically a pick 'em, so who do you got?
I just don't like the Jets in this spot. I like the Lions. I like the Lions here. Zach Wilson does get the start this weekend. We'll see him, see how he looks. Hasn't played in a minute, but I think that the Jets, yes, their defense is going to play a role. Quinnen Williams, though, hurt. Yeah. Right? So
he hasn't practiced for this week for 2 days. We don't know if he's going to play
yet. We'll see if he's out there, but I like the Lions offense, man. If you're talking about the teams in the NFC, yes, you look at the Eagles, the Niners, and things like that, but the Lions offense can play with anyone. They can literally play with anyone. So I like Jared Goff finding his guys as per usual. And Dan Campbell, I'm rooting for these guys to make the playoffs, right?
Yeah, no,
They're hot at the right time. Okay, these are guys who have won 5 of the last 6 games. Give me the Lions here.
I want to say the Lions, but I think everybody's kind of heaping praise on the Lions. And I think the law of regression means that they're going to step back. I'm going to take the Jets because, yes, the Lions have a great offense, but the Jets' defense is still very good. Even without Quinnen Williams, they can still get after the quarterback. They have Sauce Gardner. I think the Jets, in a must-win game, will get it done. Not because of Zach Wilson, though. It will not be because of Zach Wilson.
If they win, it will be the defense.
It will be the defense.
And
I think the defense is going to shut down the Detroit Lions offense. So give me the Jets -1.5. Our last game, Sunday night, the nation's capital of the United States of America, Washington playing host to the New York Giants. Commanders are -4.5 favorites. Jelani, I know you hate both these teams, but if you had to,
I hope it's another tie.
Please, no.
I hope it's another tie.
No ties.
But I got the commies here. Okay, I got the Commanders. They're the better team in this spot. Okay, the Giants have not won a game in a month. They're not playing good football. We're seeing that Daniel Jones has taken a step back. Okay, I find that with Heineke, Washington plays a lot better football. He's had 5 wins under his belt this season as a starter. I like their chances here. And right now, if you're looking at Washington, 70% chance, or around like 70 to 73% chance right now to get to the playoffs. If they win, it goes up to 90%. I expect that to happen. Give me the Commanders.
This game to me smells of like a 16 to 13 game.
Yeah?
It's going to be boring. It's going to be a snooze fest. I think both offenses, while they have some nice pieces, they're not really good offenses. Washington's defensive line is legit. I'm going to take the Giants +4.5 to cover the spread. Like I said, it's going to come down to a late field goal, a drive at the end to kind of put the Commanders over the top. But I think it's, especially an NFC slugfest matchup like Sunday Night Football, it's going to be low scoring, and it's going to be a field goal game. So I'm going to take the Giants to cover the spread. So to wrap it all up, we both have the Bills.
Yep.
Sorry, we both have the Dolphins.
Dolphins, yeah.
Dolphins to cover the spread. I am taking the Jets. You're taking the Lions. You're taking the Commanders, and I'm taking the Jets. Those are our Week 15.
Giants.
Oh, Giants. Excuse me. No, I'm taking the Giants.
Yeah. No, you said
I
Jets.
said that.
That's why.
Oh, I said Jets.
Yeah.
No, I'm taking the
You're
Jets and the
confusing
Giants.
the New York
I'm taking the
teams.
Jets and the Giants.
Yeah. Both New York teams.
You're confusing me right now. Okay, you know what? Ride with New York.
Empire State
Ride
is
with,
over here.
Ride with New York. Ride with Miami, and you'll win some money this weekend.
I don't know about all that.
These have been our best bets for Week 15. We'll be back on Monday for Monday Night Football when Aaron Rodgers and his psychedelics travel to LA to face off against Baker Mayfield and the LA Rams.